Well, good morning. So great to see all of you. Thank you all for coming to the 65th annual Fishing Tackle Trade Show, now called ICAST. Another big anniversary we have coming up this October. The ASA will kick off its 90th anniversary of the association, where our mission continues to be to look out for the interests of the sport fishing industry and the entire recreational fishing community. Thanks to our board of directors, led by Jesse these last 2 years, and the entire ASA staff, who have your backs and are getting it done every day in DC and around the country. Our government affairs team, led by Mike Leonard, and our communications staff, led by Mary Beth Long, remain locked in on so many issues to pass good bills like the Great American Outdoors Act, while stopping bad policy like the 30 by 30 campaign, or not allowing lead tackle on some public waters. Thanks to 234 businesses that signed our letter regarding that very subject just last week, which then was sent on to the White House. We will continue to work closely with like-minded organizations and directly with members of Congress, like Senator Mike Crapo of Idaho, as well as federal agencies, including NOAA and the Department of Interior, which includes the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, led by Martha Williams. We also partner with our state agencies and the important work that they do for fisheries conservation with your federal excise tax dollars. The ongoing Partner with the Payer campaign that was highlighted in the video earlier shows the appreciation these states have for all of you. As far as the association is concerned, ASA continues to rebound very nicely since the pandemic, with 10% growth in membership and 167 new members joining us in 2022. We've added a lot of valuable benefits, including farmers insurance and e-healthcare, and more research to help you better manage your business. And we are continuing our strategic plan to build the sport fishing community and better communicate with you. Besides the many videos we share regarding fisheries conservation information, we've added a podcast and a blog, and we're updating our websites and emails and social media and events, all to help you educate, engage you, and activate you in the sport fishing community. Speaking of events, thanks to all of you, ICAST has tremendous growth this year, where we've had 13% increase in pre-registration and almost 20% increase in booths, including 130 first-time exhibitors. You'll find the newbies with this snazzy new sticker in front of their booth space. Be sure to stop by and welcome them to the community and talk some business. Speaking of business, of course, you've all been facing many issues since the start of COVID, and the roller coaster that Jesse mentioned continues to offer more twists and turns in 2022. Disruptions in production and raw materials, staffing, distribution, overall cost of doing business have caused more than a little frustration over the past 2 years. And yet, according to the 2021 Retail Market Size Report produced by Southwick and Associates, 2020 and 2021 saw the fishing equipment retail sales revenue grow by 60% to over $10 billion. Unit sales on these products were up about 30% during those 2 years. But 2021's old news, Glenn. What about 2022? Well, besides what we've already mentioned, add in high gas prices, inflation through the roof, the war in Ukraine, bad weather, and the worst 6-month period the S&P 500 has seen in 50 years. And oh, did I mention the retailers now generally are flush with inventory? Thank you very much. The NPD group shared with us a few top-line numbers from the major retailers reporting on 2022 so far. Retail sales for fishing equipment for January through May dropped 13.8% the same period in 21, while unit sales dropped about 22.9%. Looks a little bit too much like my investment portfolio. So what happened? Why isn't everybody buying as much as they did in 2020 and 2021? Well, it appears to me that this isn't the new normal. This is back to normal. As Jay Baer said on this stage last year, other activities like movies and team sports would return, and they will want their audiences back. Well, let's see. Since the new movies came out, Jurassic World Dominion has done over $600 million, and Top Gun Maverick just surpassed $1 billion at the box office, more than $600 million here in the US. In 2019, 57% of high school students participated in at least one high school or community team sport. By spring of 2020, none. That's millions and millions of high schoolers who had time on their hands Not anymore. How about pro sports? The NFL in the fall of 2020 had 2.4 million butts in seats. In the fall of 21, 18.3 million. Major League Baseball won't even tell you the audience size they had in 2020 because they didn't have any. They only played 60 of their 162 games scheduled, and they didn't even start the season until July 23rd. And they didn't allow fans, at least not three-dimensional fans. Even their cutouts wore masks. In 2021, Major League Baseball had 45.3 million butts in seats. You throw in the NBA, the NHL, PGA, and tennis events, and all the different concerts that are out there now. So is anyone surprised when participation in fishing doesn't continue to climb? A book I recently read offered a rowboat analogy. When you're sitting in a rowboat, and when you tend to move forward, even though you're looking back, and you only glance over your shoulder to see if you're going in the right direction, it doesn't make a lot of sense. How about if we turn around in the boat and we start rowing forward? You may not feel as fast, but at least you're looking forward and not back the whole time. So can we stop looking back at 2020 now and start looking forward to 2023 and beyond? Please consider ASA your big boat and the board of directors as your rudder to help you through these stormy seas. And we've got a lot of horsepower here in this room and around the show to get us to the other side. The sport fishing community is solid, and it's getting stronger. And things are generally better with our waters and our fisheries, and for the most part, access. Together, we can overcome anything. To navigate this boat, it would be nice if some of the winds would be at our back, like easing inflation and lower fuel prices. And the other issues mentioned earlier would normalize. But we all must continue to get more people out on the water. We need to start them young. Based on some of the data that Dave was talking about earlier, 86% of anglers started before the age of 12. And we lose half of them between the age of 12 and 24. In 2020, we had 14 million new anglers, or returning anglers. And in 21, another 11.7 newer returning anglers. But did they go a second time? Did anybody invite them out on the water, on their boat, at the lake, on a river or stream? Did you ask your neighbors, your relatives, or your friends to get out on the water? If you're like me, you love getting folks out on the water. You get the enjoyment of watching your kids or family or coworkers and friends catch fish other than yourself. I took out 44 different folks fishing this spring and summer so far, and it felt good. Also this spring, we had a lot of help from RBFF. We created Fishing Share the Fun campaign to help get these new anglers back out on the water. The program is designed to make the industry aware of the tools available to them through RBFF, to promote fishing, and use the information to retain these new anglers. Remember, as a trade organization, we reach thousands of personnel, but all of you are reaching millions of anglers every single day. Your emails and social media and videos and posts influence anglers not just to get excited about new product, but also to get out on the water and to go fishing and take others with them. Thanks to all the companies and organizations that participated in the campaign so far. We had tons of engagement and plan to keep it going all summer long. I also love all the videos and posts by influencers like Ali DeAndrea on TikTok for TakeMeFishing.org, as well as the Gale Force twins and many others for the impact that they are having on young women and kids, teaching them to fish, while building confidence that they too can take others out on the water. To all the influencers out there, please keep doing what you're doing. I can't wait to see the new anglers you bring into our sport. Thanks also to the hundreds of organizations and individuals that make it their mission to take kids fishing. Groups like RBFF, Future Angler Foundation, Fishing's Future, and the Boy Scouts, and so many more continue to do great work to get more kids out on the water. Can everybody be happy this week, please? Maybe practice what you do and enjoy it while you're at it. We're fishing. We're in the fishing business. Before I let you go, a couple of quick housekeeping points. Make sure you down the ICAST 2022 app this week for all your ICAST needs. It works well. Retailers and media, you can vote for the best of category new products until 2 p.m. today. Please get down to the new product showcase and vote. Then we'll award the top 30 products right here at 6 p.m. On this stage. Best of Show voting will take place tomorrow from those top 30 products between 9 and noon in the new product showcase, with the top award being presented in that showcase at 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Also, there's a lot of fun and fundraising around Keep America Fishing this week and the rest of the year. First, don't miss the new Keep America Fishing dunk tank on the show floor and your chance to dunk me and other friends like Ken Duke on Wednesday or Thursday afternoon. We're going to kick it off before 4 o'clock today with Mike Iaconelli. Also, we'll be holding another Keep America Fishing auction this fall, but we are not limiting it to just the products in the new product showcase this year. All donations are appreciated. The auction will go live at the last week of September, and all proceeds will go to support the important work that we do through Keep America Fishing. And new for this year, we want you all to participate in the inaugural Keep America Fishing tournament throughout the month of September. We're partnering with Fishing Chaos to hold a nationwide tournament through the month to build the sport fishing community, raise money for Keep America Fishing, and have bragging rights as the best anglers in the business. If you'd like to be a sponsor, please contact ASA's Member Relations Manager, Rob Russell, or me. And check out all that ASA, ICAST, and Keep America Fishing have to offer at the ASA area down on the show floor in booth 615, next to the press room. Well, that's it. Thanks for your attention this morning. On behalf of the ASA staff and the Board of Directors, we hope you have a fantastic week at ICAST 2022. Thank you.